we're talking about what to do if your ex hates you. Okay, so I'm Terry, and I've worked with hundreds of divorce clients, especially those who have high conflict exes. And I've showed them how to heal their underlying childhood traumas and abandonment wounds so that they can find peace no matter what kind of ex that they have. So here's the thing, the biggest mistake that you are making is thinking that you have to change their mind. If they don't like you, if they hate you, let them, right? Like Mel Robbins says, let them. We have to let go of this trying to make other people see us a certain way. When you are giving away your mental energy by focusing on what they think, what they do, we're taking away our own mental energy on ourselves, taking away our own energy on our healing, taking away our own presence from being with our children and being the best version of a parent that we can be for our kids. So, regardless of what they think, we have to let that go. And here's the thing, when they think bad things of us and we think we need to change their mind and we have to prove something to them, we ultimately change how we show up with them. So we are changing how we talk to them, or we're showing up differently and we're saying, no, 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 I'm a good parent, no, 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 I'm a good person. And they're like, no, you suck. And then we, no, 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 I'm good. And we ultimately get angry and we get caught up in that judgment and get caught up in that energy. And then they go, see, you suck, you're a bad person. So we feed into that inadvertently by trying to prove them wrong. We actually, in a way, prove them right, because whatever we resist persists. And the universe has a way of showing us where we still need healing by presenting us with certain people, certain events, certain situations to show us where we still need healing. And those triggers, those things that are upsetting to us, are those things that we, those insecurities, those are things that we still need to work on and still need to heal. So when we cut that energetic tie with our ex, we can show up as we are. We can walk in our own dignity. We can walk in our own truth. And not only will ultimately we know our truth, we can show up as our highest version of ourselves. Other people will see that too. Because when you don't have to prove anything to anyone, it's just a whole different energy. It's just a whole different dynamic. And ultimately, the truth will be revealed. We don't have to prove it to anyone. And when we're going around having a tantrum, trying to prove to everyone or this certain person, no, 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 I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, people, but when you show up wholly confident, wholly aligned, and you know what, you believe what you want to believe, that will cause people to question themselves. So the other thing when it comes to our ex, right, and shifting this dynamic. So, in addition to showing up physically different, energetically different, spiritually different, wholly different, I also want to talk about like this. This is a logistical thing of communicating differently. Look, if you're divorced, 99% of you had communication problems, right? And those communication problems don't go away with divorce. In fact, they're exacerbated by divorce. And so, what I teach my clients to do is not only just show up differently, show up aligned, heal their own triggers, and understand what their ex's triggers are so that they're not triggered by them and they're not, inadvertently triggering their ex, but give them some communication, real communication strategies so that their messages can be received, their messages can be heard, and so that we can hear our ex's message if it warrants it, right? So that's the whole thing. I mean, I've literally had clients come to me. I can't tell you how many clients have said, "Oh my God, I wish I'd met you when I was married because a lot of our issues would have been resolved." And I'm like, I know, I know, I know. A lot of this unhealed trauma that we're carrying around, and all these communication, you know, styles that we need to shift and things, it can totally make a difference. And it can totally shift how you're showing up with your ex. And if you're co-parenting, completely shift that. And I've worked with clients who have high conflict exes. And they've completely changed that dynamic from like anxiety and crying and shouting to complete like just peace and respect. I mean, even I've been surprised, really honestly, but it's totally doable. And I think more people can do this if they have the right mindset shifts, if they show up differently, they've healed their own triggers, their own insecurities, and they have a couple of little communication tweaks that can completely turn everything around. So, listen, we're going to dive deeply into this about how you're triggered, how to resolve those triggers, how to show up differently, how to heal those deep insecurities and those communication skills. I have a free resource for you. So just shoot me an emoji, peace sign below, and I'll get that to you. And we're going to talk more in depth about that and the three keys to finding peace after divorce, even if you have a high conflict ex. So shoot me a message and I'll get that information to you.